I've been fighting demons every day. I've been wildin'.
I met Justin Love before I knew who he was. I met him indirectly on a music community app called Voisey, where singer-songwriters and producers from around the world come together to make music. I remember hearing Justin Love's voice and thinking, I want to sing with him. He's going to be a star.
Messing with you, messing with me.
Thought I wanted your love, but you don't know I love me.
When we get close,
So close,
makes me
so
so
cold. I can finally see every time you leave me alone, alone.
I didn't know at the time he already was. Justin Love is a 2-time Grammy Award winning singer-songwriter born and raised in New Jersey, but is stealing hearts and making musical magic worldwide. With powerful songwriting skills and a silky smooth voice that commands attention, Justin Love is a force to be reckoned with. From working alongside superstars like Her and Akon to having nearly 500 million streams on all major platforms, Justin Love's star shines bright. But what makes his light that much more blinding? His warmth and dedication to community and the young, creative minds of tomorrow. Sure, he's won 2 Grammys, but what is a name like Love without all the love Justin Love has to give? Launching a community-building and educational workshop known as the Justin Love Songwriting Workshop, Mr. Love is spreading that love through sharing his experience and knowledge of songwriting to artists from New York, Miami, and beyond. From there, he is helping mold the young minds of New Jersey students, becoming the next generations of singer-songwriters. I took a trip from Brooklyn to New Jersey to spend the afternoon with Justin. Over pizza, we laughed, talked about our lives, our moms, our music, and being the boss, and knowing all the jobs you have to do in order to become the boss. I made a real friend that day. On the outside, Justin is cool, sexy, confident, fashionable, and ready to take the stage at any moment. In this interview, I sit down with Justin to find out how he has gotten to this point and to find out what makes him tick on the inside. Hello everyone, my name is Matthew Colin Marrero, and I'm here at Lava Studios here in New Jersey, ready for you to get to know the amazing 2-time Grammy Award winning singer-songwriter, Justin Love. Hello, Justin.
Hello, hello.
Welcome, thank you for doing this for me. It's an honor for me to be here.
I'm happy to be here.
Before we get to know who you are, you have a new EP coming out, Love is Red.
Love is Red.
Tell me about it.
Man, Love is Red EP. Basically, it's one of my first projects with, intention, and every song on the project is related to a particular story that is from myself. A lot of the music that I feel like I put out previous to has just been other people's stories, right? And kind of combined with my story, combined with my stories along with, just things that I think people wanted to hear. Whereas this project intentionally is really just me.
You.
It's just me.
Very cool. All right. When's it coming out?
February 24th.
All right. So take a look at this picture. Who's this?
Yeah.
He's adorable. See this? Okay. How old are you here?
Damn, I don't know exactly how old. If I could recollect properly, I want to say about 8, 9 years old.
Okay. So how does this guy, young Justin, growing up in New Jersey, giving credit to Jersey, come to find his career in music?
Oh, I was singing happy birthday to my whole family. I have a big family. I sang happy birthday at every birthday party there was known to my Puerto Rican family.
Yes.
I'm Puerto Rican, Cuban, partially Chinese. I don't know anyone on my Cuban side or Chinese side. I only know my Puerto Rican family.
I've got Puerto Rican on my side too, so I understand. I understand.
But I would sing happy birthday often, everyone's birthday. My mom used to leave voicemails for everyone to sing them happy birthday, and then it all started with me singing happy birthday for my brother when I was 4. The rest was history. Now I'm singing happy birthday for everybody and their mother.
All right, well, I'll be expecting a happy birthday for my birthday.
You will
It's in
get
November. All right, so be sure to follow Justin on Instagram at Justin Love. So this photo that I found on Instagram, my next question comes from the caption that you gave at the bottom of it. You wrote, "Become the person you never had."
Yeah.
I know a lot of people who can connect to this, myself included. Would you mind telling me what that means to you personally?
I mean, you've been a part of something that I've created that I never had, right? Which is the Songwriters Workshop. And just the community within itself that the workshop embodies and just created within its own, right?
Right.
I've always just, when I was this guy, I've always just wanted to be around other creatives.
Yeah.
I always wanted to just be around people who liked what I liked. Because where I grew up, no one really liked what I liked. They weren't really into music. It was very just like sports or a job, you know?
Right,
like,
right. And I don't mean to interrupt you, but you said to me earlier before the interview about making the community that you want.
creating that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's so cool. And that you can.
Yeah. I think any of us really can. We just got to do it. Like I told you, you know, you kind of asked how. You just, you know, sit down, you figure out what kind of community you want, what that looks like,
Right.
and just put it on a flyer and figure out a place you want to meet, promote it, send it to people you feel like could potentially be interested, and see what you get.
Okay.
You'll be surprised.
Yeah. All right. All right. Well, so as he mentioned, I met him a few months ago during his Justin Love songwriting workshop. When I met him there, it became very clear that you had a big heart and that you had an even bigger desire to help foster the artistic community. You not only take pride in your own artistry, but also in fostering the artistry within fellow artists and the next generation of singer-songwriters.
Yeah.
So on top of being this amazing singer-songwriter, you're a teacher too.
I am.
How does becoming the person you never had apply to running your workshop and teaching kids?
I mean, I told you in order to be a great boss, you know, you got to play the roles.
Right.
And there's also information in just my own life that I knew I wanted to improve on. One of those things being my communication skills and being able to talk and have conversation with not only businessmen and women, but children. You know, like anyone, and helping understand how to really help and navigate a child to success. You feel me? Because I was one of those children that I felt like I had it all. Like I had exactly what a kid needs to just be a superstar, just no guidance.
Right.
No direction, no pathway to the answers. In me being a mentor, teacher for the kids and adults, it's helped really create a leader out of myself, right?
Yeah.
And I've had to hold myself accountable with a lot. Like in that responsibility of, you know, I guess.
Have any of the kids come up to you and be like, I want to be like you when I grow up. I want to sing. I want to be an artist. Have any of them come up to you like that?
Not necessarily you, but they want what I have.
Okay.
You know? Like,
how's that feel?
I mean, it feels good. I just want to make sure that they want it for the right reasons.
Of course.
You know, like, and they do the right thing with it.
That's what makes you a good teacher.
Yeah.
By pointing that out.
Absolutely. You know, like I like to make sure that they know that they can get whatever they want. They just have to work for it.
Right.
You know, and like sometimes we'll go on our side missions and just talk about how they can just work to get what they want instead of just do music for the day.
Right.
And like that will be what they needed for the day instead of making a song.
Right.
That's why I love being in the position that I'm in, to be able to teach and be there. You know?
Okay. All right. So all that teaching, now let's talk about your own personal creative process. How do you start writing a song for yourself? For yourself, not for anybody else.
Okay, yeah, for myself. I mean, usually I'll probably just start making a beat, or if I have a producer in the room like Cito, just go through beats, and then I'll mumble.
Mumble.
I'll record my mumble, and I'll listen back to the mumble, and then I'll write to my mumble. I call it free mumbling.
I love free mumbling.
Which in the advanced workshop we will be doing.
All right.
Right.
Some of the greatest hits of all time have started with a mumble.
Yeah.
That's amazing. All right, so now with your music, the word love
Love.
is present in many of your albums. EP 2015, Dreams of Love 2, 2018's When Love Returns, Love Hurts Volume 1, and Jersey Love Music. And now your new EP, Love is Red. Why is love important to you both personally
Okay.
and in your music?
I mean, without love, I mean, we're not gonna get the pain. We're not gonna get the story. We're not gonna get to hear who I am. So, ain't no music without the love.
I love that. What do you like to do more? Performing or writing songs?
I like the creative process more than I like performing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Less judgment, less responsibility.
It's your own meditative thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more therapeutic
Yeah, I
than
love
like
that.
preparation and just having to like prepare for the anxiety that thousands of people have to just stare at you, and you just have to bring your balls big as hell, drag them on stage and show them you're the shit. You know?
So wait, you're telling me you don't have big balls? You do. Because, I mean, when you get up there, you tear it up.
Yeah, man, I do my thing. I mean, here's the thing. I just really enjoy the creative process more than the pressure it is to perform.
Yeah.
So.
I get that. So how do you stay authentic and true to yourself in an industry that often pressures you to conform?
I mean, it's not easy. It's definitely like, it takes a lot of integrity and disciplining and failing forward to just understand how to navigate in this industry, because, you know, you go in and you think you have these morals and you think you have these principles to your life, and then you end up finding yourself in situations where it's like, damn, I didn't know it worked out this way. Or damn, I didn't know these percentages broke down this way, or this person is entitled to this much. You know, so it's there's a few curveballs, but there is adjusting, and
Is that something you're hoping to share as you continue with your workshop? Like you're working in the the artistic side of music, but will you ever take on that role of guiding people to make sure they're not getting screwed, for lack of a better term?
I mean, I think that's where the workshop is leading. You know, I wouldn't want any artist to be jaded, which I feel like I've been a little bit, just jaded from the industry. So I think just staying true to yourself and not caring about like what people think in the most positive way. I don't want people to be like, oh, fuck what you think, I don't care what you think. No,
Right.
it's not like that. It's
Right.
just like, just stay focused and like don't give negative energy attention. I feel like I definitely have given certain negative energy attention, and it's only wasted my time.
Well, that's interesting. So it brings me into my next question. So being an artist is hard, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You're quoted on social media, and one of your songs, All I Ever Knew.
I be having battles with myself. Cause no, I really need some help. All I ever knew was play it tough. But I was just a diamond in a rough, still stuck, still.
But then you're recently quoted saying that you're not just making music to flex anymore. I'm putting my pain into that shit. I'm not okay. How has music changed for you since you started, and how do you exercise self-care when making yourself vulnerable in your own music?
I think the self-care is in being able to just like make the music itself.
Yep.
And put it out. I haven't necessarily been in my best spirits personally. And you're just gonna hear it through the music. I mean, I I feel like I can be heard that way. It's hard for me to even, one, ask for help, two, like, look like I need help. Like, it's embarrassing, and sometimes I'll lash out in certain ways, but none of it works. The only thing that works for me, that makes me feel better, is just creating the song, putting the song out. Love is Red EP is definitely going to be a deep one, and every song is me, and you'll be listening to my pain for real.
Okay. Was it cathartic to write those types of songs? Healing at all?
Absolutely. I do feel better. I feel like I'm in a very great headspace as of right now, but definitely wasn't at my best in writing those songs. So within the content that I post, a lot of it definitely is going to be a bit gloomy and,
okay,
eerie and whatnot, but I wanted to scare my close people and whatnot.
I think if your close people understand that, life is a roller coaster, not everything is sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows, they're going to understand and be able to ride with you, hopefully, with your pain.
I like this. It's good.
So going back to him, by the way, the next question, if you could talk to him right now, what would you say?
That, like, it's going to happen, like, and prepare, like, just... Instead of stressing or instead of, like, competing with anyone, just focus on getting you better. Yeah.
I like that. It's very important. Very important. All right, I've heard you sing everything from R&B to gospel. Mm-hmm. What and who are your biggest musical influences, and how have they shaped your sound?
My biggest musical influences, definitely, I always say Boyz II Men. That, like, they're the reason why, like, I feel like I'm so great at vocal production, vocal harmonies, background vocals. The Temptations, Casey, and like a lot of groups. I listen to a lot of groups. But, like, more modern, like Ty Dolla $ign, Jeremiah.
Okay.
Vibes.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's pretty
all right. What advice would you give anyone chasing their dreams in music?
To not compete with anybody and learn how to collect your money.
Period. What is next for Justin Love?
Just more music, more intentional music. That's it.
Okay. And this is a deeper one. What do you want your legacy to be?
I mean, that's a great question. I think I have some more painting to do on that canvas, but for what is on it right now, I definitely see myself moving more in an executive role in the music industry, and creating a dynamic that feels a lot more comfortable than what it is right now. So just creating the way and paving the way for our future leaders and stars.
Love it. All right, lastly, tell everyone watching where they can find you, where they can hear your music, where you're performing next.
You guys can find me on Instagram at Justin Love, and then you click the link in my bio and find everything else. My next show will be at Mac J Hall in Palisades Park, New Jersey. The address is 7 Broad Ave, if I'm not mistaken. But I will be performing my songs from the new EP with a live band. So
Awesome.
It's definitely going to be eventful, and I'm going to put on a show for you guys, I promise.
February 1st, coming up live. Any last words to share?
Yeah, click the link in my bio and get your tickets.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Love, thank you so much. Thank you. Don't leave me hanging.
Oh. Love, man.
I've been fighting demons every day. Stopping wildin'. Why is this the road I chose to pave? Cause I don't want it. Why is it every time I find out it's you I belong with? It's too late to see the signs now, since you moved on. I be having battles with myself. Cause no, I really need some help. All I ever knew was play it tough. But I was just a diamond in the rough. Still stuck, still living in my past, but a new way. I've been trying to do new things, pick a new lane. I don't even care about the club or the booty. I just want my money, respect, I need it today. Look, if you find love, I just hope it ain't whatever. I just hope it make you better. Don't forget about me ever. Can't deny us. No, you still be storytelling. I can feel it in my belly. You might turn away to tell it, yeah. If you find love, I just hope it ain't whatever. I just hope it make you better. Don't forget about me ever. Can't deny us. No, you still be storytelling. Feel it in my belly. You might turn away to tell it. I've been fighting demons every day. I've been wildin'. Why is this the road I chose to pave? Cause I don't want it. Why is it every time I find out it's you I belong with? It's too late to see the signs now, since you moved on. What's the next chapter? What's the next thing about to fuck with me? What's the next wall right in front of me? What's the next brick I gotta chop down like shit? What's the next obstacle feeding for my place? What's the next fake thing that everybody with? What's the next champagne that everybody sip? I ain't in the mood no more. Got nothing to prove no more.